Welcome to our Friday Idea Ladies. We are on location today at Jeannine's house as promised. I am so excited. How are you feeling?
I'm so nervous.
Just bringing everyone into your home. Thank you so much for having us. We are here because it is Inspiration Month and we're talking about all the different things chalk paint can do. And I don't know if anybody uses chalk paint more than Jeannine here, but she did paint her fireplace. So last week we talked about all the different things that you can paint with chalk paint, and that yes, you can paint brick and stone. And I said, Jeannine, would you mind if we came to your house? And this is Serafina.
Oh gosh.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So if you're there, please say good morning. Candace is here as well, and
Good
if you have
morning.
any questions, please just type them in and Candace will read them to us as always. If you're new here, we are, did I say who we are? Yeah. Carrie and Jeannine, yeah. From the Passionate Home, but on location this morning in Fort Langley. So welcome, and would you give us a little tour?
Okay.
But let's start with your fireplace.
Okay, so let's have a look at the fireplace.
I'm going to move back so people
Okay.
can see how stunning and
So
huge.
I should have had a before picture, but we'll post some videos and things to share what this looked like before and kind of the process. I did step-by-step videos and things that you can find on our blog for sure. But I used original chalk paint.
What was it before? What color?
Okay, so it was like tiger. It was like brown, and there was some white quartz, and there was oranges, and it was just like, wow.
Okay.
Because I like white.
Wait till you see the tour. She's not kidding.
So yeah, so I just kind of, got in there, cleaned it, because okay, this place was covered in spider webs. We did a complete gut reno in the whole house really. So we went right down to the studs, and there was so many spiders. I don't love them. So anyway, clean it. Let it dry really well. So I let it dry overnight, and then I was super excited to get up in the morning and start going at it. So Annie Sloan has a lot of different brushes. This is not where I used my expensive Annie Sloan brush, you guys. Like, it's a beautiful brush, and it's got so many great purposes. But you know what? This stone is really rough, and it wears down your brush really quickly. So I have this brush that was kind of done, and it was used for primer and all kinds of terrible stuff. So you really want them filled with paint. In the end, I only ended up doing one coat, but I would say maybe a coat and a half because it was drying fairly quickly and sucking it up, so I keep going over the same spot. I used about a can and with this much.
What
that
color
much left.
did you use?
Original. This is old white, but
That's amazing. That I'm just coming in close for a moment. That is one coat.
well, yeah, you'd go over it and then I'd
Yeah,
go over it
coat and a
again.
half.
So
But still.
yeah, I really love the transformation. It's so easy to live with. The mantle is actually the same color, but I think because they're different substrates, it just looks different. It looks a little lighter, and then the lights are shining on it as well.
Did you also paint, is this chalk paint the beam or not?
No, the beans are not.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about the
Yeah, the
hearth?
hearth is. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's all the same color. All the way
Did you
down.
wax any of it or just
No,
paint?
just paint.
Has
And,
anybody
yeah.
else painted brick or stone? If you have, let us know how it worked, or if you're going to do it, let us know if you have any questions. So
Right.
can I ask, did you add water or is this just straight on?
Just straight on.
Right out of the can?
Right out of the
onto
can.
there? Yeah. And this is one coat?
Yeah, I know. I was shocked. I woke up in the morning, started going, and by the end of the night, it took a long time, the day, right?
Yeah.
But I was like, wow, I don't think I need to do another coat. And I kind of even tested a spot with another coat, and I didn't like it as much because it almost made it too, filled in. I like the way it kind of is modeled and looks.
If you were to scrub this now, would the paint come off?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you
I
guys
had no
think?
reason
Is
to
this
really
beautiful
struggle.
or what?
Pretty beautiful. We have some good mornings, so I missed them as they've gone up, but good morning to all of you that have done a shout out. Mark is on, Maggie Deborah's on, Janet says
we are
good morning,
on location
ladies.
in Fort Langley at Jeannine's beautiful home, having a little chalk paint tour. Yeah. So so if you have any questions, this is incredible.
Thank you.
And I know you've also done brick.
Yeah, downstairs,
exactly
below.
Someone's swimming.
Sleeping.
Jeannine also has a very large pool.
I know.
Sleeping.
Yeah, my daughter's down there.
But could you show us some of the other things you've done?
Okay. So, let's start with simple. So this little basket, these are those little apple baskets. You know, you just barely dry brush any paint on there. And it's so cute, and it just blends in now, right? Like, I love.
Are you always using the same white? Because Annie Sloan has 3 whites, remember? Old white, original, and pure white. Right?
So that looks like pure white. You can kind of tell. This little piece hiding in there, I don't know if you can just see the difference though. That one is pure white, and it has some green underneath. Then the mirrors on each side of the fireplace were different colors. So this one was very white, and this one was black. So I wanted to just make this wall open and airy, so I did them both in the original color, just like the fireplace.
Okay, so Maggie says, I love it. I painted my stone in black, and it really sucked it up.
Yeah. It
does.
It's all different, right?
Yeah.
It's very porous. So, I mean, a can and a half. I thought that was pretty good. I was expecting to use a lot more, actually.
Yeah.
But, okay, so down to the coffee table. Again, I think this one is old white, and I've done French linen underneath. And I hit a few spots with cocoa, but you can't even tell what color's underneath. Didn't really need to do that.
You know, it does look quite warm, though. I like it, and I like how it kind of blends into the carpet area here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And I use white wax for everything. See, I even have my white wax out. I think it's so much easier to use, and it almost cheats, like, if you needed another coat. Sometimes you can see the clear wax sinks in and you're like, oh, I should have done another coat. It just like kind of intensifies it. Whereas the white wax doesn't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maggie says the mirrors on both sides are so perfect. They are. Everything in here is pretty perfect. Just saying.
And all my little vintage finds. Carrie was really reluctant to sell me these two, but she did.
Uh-oh, Mark's hearing. Just saying.
You got to come in and work there a little more.
That's right.
Okay, so
I'm gonna see if I can back up so people can actually see this from far first.
This piece was supposed to be mine.
No.
I'm just kidding.
We kind of fought over this piece, but I got it first, so you know. Okay, I am so in love with this. You might have seen a little bit of the process on our stories. Krista shared it. So again, I just mixed together a bunch of chalk paint. So I had French linen, country gray, a little bit of cocoa, and some white, and just did my undercoat. And it kind of just helps that you don't have to do so many coats of white on top.
That's a good point.
Right?
Yeah.
So I just dry brush.
Especially for that look.
Yeah, so you can see through, and just, this one is pure white. Can you believe it? So it doesn't look so pure because of the other color underneath and how thinly I put it on.
Beautiful.
And then the top.
I'm showing it off.
Oh my gosh, it was really beat up. So I did take my sander to it, and then I just brushed on some paint. But look at these parts. Okay, this thing's so ugly, but I put some decoupage papers on here, just ripped them all apart, and then sanded it back really well and waxed over with white. And I love, oh my gosh.
Okay, I have to go to this corner.
Okay,
too,
yeah, this one, it is my favorite. These little flowers hidden over here.
Look at this.
And I don't know, I'm not a big, well, I shouldn't say I'm not a big flower person because I look around and I've got flowers everywhere, but
I beg to differ.
I didn't want decoupage paper on the front because I'm worried I might get tired of it. But this is just like a little pop, right? So you have to come up close, and then it's just like a little secret for me. And I just, I love it.
Like a little hidden,
right? Yeah. So it's not obvious.
Here's the
oh yeah,
we
I got
showed
that.
Right? That you can also paint. What's this?
I think it's just like,
it feels like plastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like resin.
It looks like concrete, but it's not.
But that's what chalk paint can do.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
These
little like concrete.
Books you can do. I did this. Yeah. This is concrete. It's really heavy. So it was kind of too creamy for me, so I just dry brushed some pure white on top again. And these posts in the corner, same thing. So they were pine, just raw wood. Again, just dry brush on there some white until I like it.
Stunning. And the shutters on either side. And
all of this is not perfect.
Yeah.
But together it's Perfect. I don't know how much longer we have, so let's go. How about that little table? Is that chalk paint?
Oh, you know what it is, because I did underneath, and then I did chalk paint on top, because it needed a refresh, so I just chalk paint.
Awesome.
Okay, so
we're walking.
What about this little table? Candace and I one day were at the store.
That Passion at Home store is amazing.
Yeah, and we did these tabletops. I love it. It's just an old wine barrel top, I guess, right? So
no, it's from a coil, like the big,
the wire coil.
the wire coils.
Right. Similar.
Yeah.
I don't think any of that is chalk paint. These little guys. Okay, so we had to figure out, this used to be a full wall. There was a doorway here. We took out the wall. So we had to cap off this wall with something. So we just, our little pony wall now. But I made Dwayne a little pattern, and he cut these little corbel things for me. And
of course he did.
Chalk paint.
Mike, are you watching? Take note. Dwayne just made those.
Stools.
Your stools.
Yeah, so these are country gray underneath. And I tried French linen because I thought French linen was going to work in here, but it just was way too dark and too gray. But I think country gray, when I'm at the store, looks really like creamy. But in my house, I think it looks quite gray. And then I've just put, I can't even remember which white, probably pure white.
Probably.
On top. And then as people sit on them, they kind of wear down a little bit more, because I think they were more white, but I like that they're just wearing and kind of becomes part of it.
Right?
I did wax them, yeah.
So
and those ones were clear wax, because I wanted to see all this oak through there.
Mm-hmm. Gorgeous.
Woo, okay, I'm talking a lot. Again, just a little bit of pure white on this thing. This is concrete. It was just an ugly color, and I loved the look of it, but now it matches. This one I haven't painted yet. What color do you think I should do it? Should I paint it? I don't know.
I think it's
I
gorgeous.
really like the natural wood
I do
mix.
too.
Like,
Yeah.
often people come in the store and say, oh, can I mix painted with non-painted? But this is not painted, and then look at your beautiful painted piece in the corner.
Yeah, so that one was as is found.
Yeah.
I love it. I actually, one of the sides was not painted. Yeah, it's the side in the corner. And I just had to like mix some paints and kind of match it. But now you can't even see it.
So your whole collection of sifters there shows how adding vintage makes the difference, right? It really adds that character.
Okay, so these are just like, you can get these anywhere. Pop it in there. I love it. And you know why I started this collection? Because there's one on the side there that says Foley, and that's my last name. So I started collecting those. Oh yeah, Candace made me a stencil for this little sign, so that is chalk paint as well. On a board that was found all chippy and
gorgeous.
That's what you can find on the side of the road.
Right.
A piece of board, you get Candace to make a sign.
Maggie says I like it just the way it is.
Oh
Yeah, I do too on that one.
You can use chalk paint on your picture frames. So I just wanted to pick up some of the colors in the skyline there and kind of match it into the house.
So beautiful. Is it too much?
Is it too much? Oh my gosh. And then my pantry door in shades of duck egg or tints of duck egg, whatever it is.
Does anybody have a pantry this beautiful? That's just a
Oh, gosh.
random question. I'm not looking in,
Yeah,
but
so-
seriously, people?
Inside there, because we're doing a reno, there's an extra bar cart that I painted with chalk paint for my daughter, and it's just kind of waiting to go downstairs later.
There you go.
Yeah, I think that's...
Is this chalk paint here?
Oh, it is. Yep. Look at this. And I just fill it with all my old platters and cups, and it
Of
just,
course you do.
holds them all there.
I don't know how you guys are feeling right now, but I need to go home straight away.
I need to burn my house down and start a new one. Sorry, I did not say that on camera. Kidding. Carling says, gorgeous display, ladies. This is Janine's house for reals.
Yeah.
It's always like this, yeah.
You know, people
Amazing.
say when they come into the store, oh, your home must be beautiful. And I'm always like, no, my home looks like everybody else's home. When the kids were little, we had hockey gear everywhere, and I got dog hair fluffs like everybody else. And then we come here and go, yeah, we live like this. Janine lives like this.
Okay, my kids are 21 and 25, you know. I do have blankets on my sofa, you saw, because I have 3 animals, and they like to do things.
Can I ask, with white, do you find it hard to keep it clean all the time?
No, I've had white forever. I used to have the white slip-covered sofa, It's so easy. You just bleach it, you take them off, wash it.
Yeah.
I don't find it any harder than any other color. Actually, my sofa is charcoal underneath and it's velvet and it shows everything way more than the white. So I actually think white is easier.
Interesting. So you've used in your home all 3 whites, correct?
Yeah, original, old white, and pure white. And
mixing them all up and kind of lots of dry brushing and vintage.
Well, even like just these cabinets are more of a creamy white and the countertops are white. And I just love it. I think it feels warm and, you know, it's interesting that way. You don't want it all the same way.
Because a lot of people come in and they say, I want to paint my bedroom furniture white and I want it to match exactly to my baseboards. And I'm like, why?
No.
Yeah. So if you were watching, I'm sorry if that was you. How are we doing on time, Dennis?
I'm trying to check without totally destroying the camera.
Okay.
All right, 9:45.
Awesome. Is there any, is this unit painted in chalk paint too?
I've had it forever, so it's not. That's old-fashioned sanding and priming and painting.
Yeah.
A lot more work.
That's beautiful. Yeah.
Thank you.
So the whole reason we were here today is to show the fireplace that yes, you can paint brick, you can paint rock. It looks stunning. That you can mix all the whites in one space. It looks incredible. You've done an incredible job putting together all your home, and the fact that you can paint plastic and brick and wood, and it's really, really versatile. So if you have a project, you know, please come in and ask us about it so we can set you up for success. And if you want to paint white, just ask for Jeannine. And when we make jokes on Fridays about white, that's why.
Yeah, you can see why. Yeah.
Is there anything you wanted to add?
I don't think so. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So every Friday we are together chatting and sharing ideas and encouraging you to create a beautiful life. And next week we are going to be having a little interview with our in-house decor consultant, Lori.
Yeah.
And Lori is going to talk about how to stage a home, how to the benefits of having a consult come in, right?
Right.
What
that involves, right?
Yeah, what that involves. And we were just talking about sometimes when you're in a space all the time, you don't see the same thing as somebody else. Like when I came in here, I'm like, you need to move this. No, I'm like, I wouldn't move a thing. But you know when you see the same thing all the time, it's like you don't see it anymore. And to have a fresh set of eyes come in and make a suggestion, it's like, woo, why are you laughing, Candace?
Because Carlene's already, she said, one more pan of the kitchen, please. It's beautiful. I'm going to pan when we're done. I'm going to do a little pan so that you can see, because it really is stunning up here. Yeah. Don't worry. And another question, do we have workshops in the fall? Yes, new workshops are coming.
Yes.
Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure you get our newsletter. You can sign up on the website or in store because it comes out every Tuesday morning, and it will be the place where you see new workshops first, like our new mixing workshop, right? It's coming up in September. Lots of people have asked about, can you mix the chalk paint colors, right? So
I mixed everything, right? Including the whites.
It's awesome. So what else do we want to cover? The fact that next Friday at 9:30 we are here again live, but we're going to be back at the store and talking to Lori. What else?
Inspiration Month is continuing, so come save 10% off all your chalk paint 1 liters.
Yeah. And this is tomorrow our weekly special ends. So what was it?
It's 20% off all Iron Orchid design transfers, you guys. So that's a great deal.
Yeah. And I think it's 20% off all fashion too. So.
It is.
Oh yeah.
Why are we doing that?
There's some great stuff. You need some of those dresses because it's really hot.
Yeah, those little Gilmore dresses. Okay, so thank you so much, Jeannine.
Yes.
I know it's weird having people. It's kind of weird.
It is, yeah.
But you have a beautiful home. Thank you so much for allowing us to come in.
Yeah.
Thank you for spending your time with us this morning. And again, if you have any questions at all about painting anything, put them in the comments and we will get back to you. We'll see you. So thanks so much for joining.
Thank you. I'm going to pan through so you can see all the beautiful things.
Our dirty coffee cup.
Did you want me to sing? Why was you pan out?
Where was our music, inspiration music this morning?
Oh yeah.
Guys, I'm just
this
like,
is where we
for
should
reals. Right? So many things. So many things. Mark says the 2 mirrors by the fireplace are crazy amazing. I'm so impressed and inspired. Yeah, she's pretty freaking amazing, this girl. All right, people. And there we go. Back to that fireplace. And this, we're going to end on Little sleeping cutie patootie. Goodbye, guys.